In this video, I'm going to go over why I don't care about the Kanye West fiasco. Okay, there's a reason why I waited till later. Okay, for one, I was going to stream this on Saturday, and then my stream crashed, and the recording of the stream didn't go through, so screw it. The other reason is I really don't care. It's really not on my top lists of concerns. And a future Trevor report, it's going out as of the time you're seeing this video. It's going to go out tomorrow on Tuesday, on top of the stream that I'm going to be doing. And essentially, I kid you not, I cannot be bothered with the Kanye West thing. First off, the whole Kanye West interview with Trump thing. Okay, it was a setup by Milo Yiannopoulos. Okay, and Milo Yiannopoulos just left the Kanye team over the weekend, so okay. So it literally doesn't matter. The only one in the group that was even remotely forward thinking, Kanye, just seems to he means what he says, and he says it, okay. But as someone who had the unfortunate experience of watching all 4 hours of this podcast stream, whatever you want to call it, as someone who had that unfortunate experience, I think what people that are for Kanye and against Kanye need to understand is that a broken clock is right twice a day. Okay, the people that are for Kanye West need to realize that when Kanye West talks about the Jews, that's him being a broken clock. When he talks about the Federal Reserve and things like that, him getting canceled, that's the broken clock being right twice a day. And to the people who are against Kanye, you need to understand, when Kanye West talks about him getting canceled, that's true. When he talks about like him because he's black, he's the real Jew or whatever, and like the like Jews in Israel like aren't really Jews, and like black people are the real Jews or whatever, like that's him being wrong. That's him being an idiot. That's him being a dumbass. That's him being stupid, you know? And then when Nick Fuentes just sort of copies Kanye's mannerisms, that's him not having a father. That's him not having a father figure in his life and him trying to get one. Okay, don't get me wrong. Okay, Fuentes, Kanye, Milo, they're all incredibly smart people. They're trying to build themselves back up after being canceled. What has been done to them is terrible. And if you want them to stop, and if you're genuinely against the whole like Kanye stuff, I'm literally apathetic. I think it doesn't fucking affect anything. I think the Project Veritas stuff that I'm gonna get into on Tuesday is far more important than any of this. Kanye West wants to talk about Jews. I want to talk about how the federal government is engaging in a taxpayer-funded child trafficking ring. That's what I want to talk about. I do not give a shit about what Kanye has to say about Jews. I really don't. It doesn't affect me. I don't care. Okay? And there are other things like the Twitter video, like the Twitter video that I did that came out this morning. Okay, that actually like affects things. That means something. Okay, Twitter is a part of the digital public square, which has taken over the public square. So when the reins of power over on Twitter are not controlled by neutral parties, it has huge effects and huge problems all over, okay? And I don't have a Twitter account, and I will recognize the importance of Twitter. Not because I was banned on Twitter. I refuse to be on Twitter, okay? Getter is better than Twitter. Gab is better than Twitter. A lot of the Kanye crowd is on Gab, and to be honest, I'm not on Gab very often. But at the end of the day, I choose freedom of speech, etc. Okay. I've managed to make myself cancel proof. Now, of course, the media took what he said out of context, but the corporate press takes everyone out of context. So the fact that they took Kanye West out of context doesn't fucking mean anything. it doesn't mean a goddamn thing. It means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. Okay? It doesn't matter if that's out of the control. It doesn't matter if like House Judiciary, oh no, a bunch of neocons and the neocon neolib uniparty are distancing themselves from the black Hebrew Israelite crowd. Oh my God. So wow, this proves that Republicans, yo no comprendo, por favor. Like if you're in the whole woke cult thing where everything is white supremacy, kind of like the Rolling Stone. gonna get into a little bit of this article. Kanye West, Herschel Walker, and why white supremacists love black candidates. Just talk about music, Rolling Stone. Just talk about music. Your political commentary is literally worth garbage. Sorry, no. Garbage has worth. Garbage doesn't exist in the ethereal realm like the crap you put on the internet. Rolling Stone, okay. Rats can find use out of garbage. This is like fifth dimensional cancer. Okay, literally no one wants this. But anyway. There's a racism problem on the American right. Racists want that problem to look like Kanye West and Herschel Walker. They're a part of. They're obviously borrowing from a lot of the critical race theory stuff, where literally only white people can be racist. Also, everything that is racist is white, whatever we deem it. Okay, a long time ago, year ago, I covered that one article. What was that one article? LA Times. The black face of white supremacy. Larry Elder is the blackface of white supremacy. That one was not a chore to read. That one was funny. This is a chore to read. This reads like it was written by an AI. And by the way, a lot of the articles on the internet are written by AI. My articles on my website are not written by AI because that's retarded. Why would I do that to you? But anyway, in the middle of his gimp-suited rant on Alex Jones, morally and financially bankrupt show yesterday. Okay, so morally bankrupt. He has more journalistic integrity than you. Again, I'm not so much a secular Catholic. I will disavow people and ban people from the church for not agreeing with me 100%. I'm not so much the secular Catholic, but anyway, between attacking the supposed godlessness of Dave Chappelle, a practicing Muslim. Okay, from the Christian perspective. Anything that is not explicitly Christian is inherently godless, especially if you're of the Catholic teleology. So, like that's just. But anyway, and it's like, oh, admiration for Hitler. The artist formerly known as Kanye West slipped in a word of praise for Georgia State candidate Herschel Walker. So basically, it turns out that and this is why I hate this. There should be no monolithic voting groups in the United States, in the country. Okay, the fact that we do is disgusting. The fact that like rich white people in some states in the country are basically just a permanent voting block for the Democrat Party. And like the same thing with like various like groups or whatever. I think that because this is sort of the problem with multiracial democracy is you sort of get various racial and ethnic groups sort of vying for power. Full disclosure, monarchist, by the way. And that has a huge problem because you'll get to a point where the mob ends up deciding everything, and people are retarded. But anyway, people ask how Herschel Walker could have nominated the same white conservative Georgia Republicans who go to war over critical race theory and woke politics. You could see the answer in the insane grin Nick Fuentes is sitting across from the street from the studio. No, the Georgia Republicans, because they're Republicans. Okay, they're against racial nationalism, which means they're against critical race theory, which is a black nationalist doctrine. Don't believe me? Read some critical race theory. Read some critical race theory to me, and then tell me whether or not it's neutral. And they're opposed to wokeness because wokeness is a form of secular. Well, it's not a form of. It is secular Catholicism, and I'd imagine Georgia Republicans are probably heavily Christian in some denomination or another. It's fairly obvious. So they're going to be against a secular Catholicism because, oh my. But then, like, Kanye started, like, going off. Okay, people are saying he said he loves Jewish people, but he also loves Nazis, and he said that he loves Hitler or whatever. If you don't take what he said out of context, then what you come to realize is Kanye West has synthesized the Black Hebrew Israelite position with the love your neighbor Christian position to such an insane degree that he hates Jews and loves Jews simultaneously. Saying that while bringing out a glass of milk, a fishing net, and a gimp suit. Again, I cannot possibly take this man seriously, and I will not dedicate any more of my time to this bullshit. Okay? That being said, he was banned from the public square for simply speaking his mind. That is not okay. But in the meantime, my name is Trevor Brown. You've just watched the Trevor Report. Do click the link tree down below that I was forced to make in the description because Linktree banned my previous link tree for opposing black nationalism. So I made my new one, and it's down below in the description.